Hi, I'm Gami, and we're going to be continuing with Chapter 2 of my very first Encyclopedia of Animals. So this chapter is going to be about birds. Owl, what is a bird? A bird is an animal. Birds come in so many different colors. They come in blue, red, green, black, white, gray, yellow, or even pink. Most birds fly, but some just swim or walk. Birds can sing, chirp, cow, or coo. Some birds can even talk. What makes an animal a bird? All birds have feathers. Every bird has a beak. On some birds, these are called bills. Every bird hatches from an egg. A parrot is a bird with brightly colored feathers. A hummingbird is a bird that has a long, thin beak. An owl is a bird with big eyes. A duck is a bird that swims. That's a duck. A woodpecker is a bird that makes holes in trees. This is a woodpecker. And a penguin is a bird that lives on the ice. This is a penguin. Hello, woodpecker. Everyone, listen to that woodpecker tap on that tree. I hope it doesn't tap on my house next, Pooh. His house is made out of wood. Just hatched. Knock, knock, who's there? Baby woodpecker. They are called nestlings. Their mommy and daddy took turns sitting on the eggs. It took 16 days for them to hatch. Growing up, hungry nestlings cry. Their mommy feeds them yummy worms. Their daddy sleeps in the nest at night, and he keeps the babies safe. Woodpeckers at home. Woodpeckers live in forests. They tap, tap, tap on tree bark. That makes holes in the tree. Then they go inside and build a nest inside of the holes. Hello, owl. Just hatched. Who are these fuzzy babies? They are owls. Baby owls are called owlets. The fluffy baby feathers are called down. Owlets are hatched with their eyes closed. Growing up. The owlets are 8 weeks old now. They are losing their down and getting their grown-up feathers. It is time to fly away. The owlets have grown up. Now they can take care of themselves. Owls at home. Owls fly very quietly through their forest homes. Their wings move silently in the night air. That is when they search for food. Owls are also nocturnal animals, which means that they can see better at night than they do during the day, which is why they hunt at night. Hello, chicken. Here, chick, 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 chick. And they're throwing little seeds. Just hatched. This chick is hatching. It is snug in its egg for 21 days. Now, little by little, it pecks away at the shell. It uses a special tooth called an egg tooth. Growing up, its egg tooth has fallen off. It doesn't need it anymore. Look, yellow, soft, and fuzzy. This chick is 1 week old. The chicks have grown new feathers. What color are they now? They're white feathers. Chickens at home. Chickens live on farms. The mommy chicken is a hen and the daddy chicken is a rooster. The loud rooster calls us cock-a-doodle-doo all over the farm. This is a hen with her little chicks. Hello, hummingbird. Look, Piglet, that hummingbird is using its beak just like a straw. Just hatched. Hummingbirds are the smallest bird in the world. They begin their life in a tiny nest, and the nest is soft. It's made of spider webs, leaves, and grass. Growing up, this hummingbird is 3 weeks old. Soon, it will have all its beautiful colors. Many people think that hummingbirds look like flying rainbows. Hummingbirds at home. Hummingbirds live in forests and meadows. They fly from their flower to flower. Their long beaks reach inside the flower to sip the sweet nectar. That's tigerific. Big beak, big beak. A toucan's beak looks like it must be very heavy, but it isn't. Toucan's beak are hollow inside. That makes them lightweight. Who laid these eggs? Who laid these eggs? The green eggs. An enmu did. A female enmu lays about 7 to 10 green eggs at a time. Some birds eat bees, and they don't even get stung. These birds are called bee eaters. They rub the bee in the ground first. This takes off the stinger. Then they gulp it down. can you walk backwards? Tigers can. And hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backwards. Look, there one goes now. Here is a little bird that doesn't fly. It's called a kiwi. These birds live in forests in New Zealand. These geese are flying in the shape of a letter V. You see? An upside down V. They're going to a warm place for the winter. On the way, they take turns being the leader. A pelican has a pouch below its beak. The pouch can stretch and holds lots and lots of fish. A pelican's pouch can hold more fish than a pelican's belly can. There's the pelican with the beak. Hello, duck. That duck is a very good swimmer, Piglet. Let's go find out, Pooh. Just hatched. The nest is hidden in the tall grass. Let's peek inside. Look at its baby ducks. These are called ducklings. How many ducklings do you see? Let's count them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ducklings. Growing up. Quack, quack. These ducklings are a few days old. They show their mommy how they can already swim, but she must be careful and keep an eye on them. Ducks at home. Splish, splash. Ducks love the water. Can you see the duck's feet? Their feet are made for swimming, and they are called webbed feet. Those are the webbed feet. Look, here. Those are webbed feet. Hello, pelican. Just hatched. Hello, anybody down there? These pelican chicks are eating. They grab food from inside their mommy's or daddy's throat. Some pelican chicks have black feathers when they hatch. When they're older, they will turn white. The chicks are 1 month old. They now live in a big group with other chicks. Even looking in this big group, parents can find their own chicks. Pelicans at home. Pelicans live by the water. Here come one now. Watch it swoop down and deep dive. It will catch lots of fish in its big beak. Hello, penguin. Just hatched. A baby penguin is called a chick. It took 2 months for this fuzzy chick to hatch. Can you see how its daddy keeps it warm? A daddy penguin keeps it in between its legs at the bottom to keep the chick warm. Growing up. What's for dinner? Fresh fish from the ocean. The chick's mommy and daddy take turns feeding it. Penguins at home. Some penguins live in Antarctica. They waddle on the ice and they slide on the snow. They dive deep into the cold water to get food. Hello, ostrich. Just hatched. What big eggs! Each one is 20 times bigger than a chicken egg. All that the mommy ostriches lay their eggs in one big nest. Look at those, they're huge. Growing up, one by one, off the baby ostriches go. They follow their mommy. They are only a few weeks old, but they are born ready to run. Ostriches at home. Many ostriches live in Africa. Unlike most birds, they do not live in trees. Why not? Ostriches cannot fly. They are too heavy. An ostrich is 90,000 times heavier than a hummingbird. Rue wants to know, can penguins fly? Penguins cannot fly in the sky, but they sure can swim. Penguins are fast and graceful under the water. Do ducks get cold in the water? No. Ducks have special feathers to protect them. This keeps the water from getting into underneath their skin. Ducks also have soft, fluffy down feathers to keep them warm. Why do owls turn their heads so far around? Owls cannot move their eyes from side to side the way that people do, so to see all the way around, they turn their heads instead. Why is a peacock's tail so big and colorful? It is only the male peacock that has such a fancy tail. Male peacocks use their tail to show off. A male will fan out its tail to show a female how beautiful he is. Do parrots talk? Yes. They listen to the sounds around them and they repeat what they hear. Since many people have parrots as pets, some can bark like a dog, meow like a cat, and even say the alphabet. Why are flamingos pink? Flamingos are pink because of the food they eat. The teeny tiny shrimp they scoop up into the water make the feathers turn pink. Hello, parrot. Just hatched. These baby parrots just hatched. Where are their feathers? Like many birds, parrots are born without them. Growing up. Look at their feathers now. These parrots have grown a lot in just 1 month. They clean and groom one another. Parrots at home. Squawk, squawk. Noisy parrots call to one another in the tropical forest. Parrots like to be with their friends, sometimes 80 or more live together. Hello, peacock. Now that's what I call a tail piglet. Just hatched. These brown baby peafowl are also called pea chicks. It takes 2 years for peacocks to get their beautiful tail feathers, but just a few hours after hatching, they walk around showing off their little brown tails. Growing up. When pea chicks are hungry, they peck at their mommy's beak. She feeds them. Soon they will peck at the ground and feed themselves. See how different they look from the time that they hatched? Look, now they're getting a little bit whiter and yellow, and they were born very dark. Peacocks at home. Peacocks live in India. They live in nests on the ground. They also like to rest on tree branches. It's safer for them to be high up. Look at that tail. Hello, eagle. Just hatched. Baby eagles are called egglets. These fuzzy egglets were inside their eggs for about a month. Their mommy and daddy took turns sitting on the eggs until they hatched. Growing up. Look who's hungry. These baby eagles are fed by both mommy and daddy. They need their parents until they learn to fly. That will just be in a few months. Eagles at home. Eagles live high up on trees or on cliffs. They often build nests near lakes and rivers. That is so that they can dive down and fish for their food. That's tigerific. Arctic terns fly all around the world once a year. They fly from the North Pole to the South Pole and back again. That's a total of 18,000 miles. A woodpecker can bang away at a tree and not hurt its head. This is because woodpeckers have extra strong bones in their heads. It is as if they have their own built-in helmets. Ostriches are the biggest birds in the world. They can be 9 feet tall and weigh more than 300 pounds. Eagles build huge nests. These nests can be as big as 2 of you. This is because the eagles keep adding onto the same nest after years. Peregrine falcons are the fastest birds in the world. They can dive down from the skies at 112 miles per hour. That is twice as fast as a car speeding down the highway. Hoo hoo hoo. Puffins are the only birds that shed their beaks. All other birds have beaks that grow with them, but puffins will lose scales from their beak as they grow. Look and find with Piglet. Now you've learned about birds. Look at this picture and answer the questions below. How many birds do you see in this picture? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 birds in this picture. What bird is swimming in the pond? There's a duck. A duck is swimming in the pond. How many birds are flying? Let's count the birds flying. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 birds that are flying. Can you find the bird's nest? The bird's nest is right here, and she has 4 eggs with her. How many eggs are in the bird's nest? I just gave away the answer. There's 4 eggs in the bird's nest. Next, how many birds are completely blue? Let's go ahead and count. 1, 2. There are 2 birds that are completely blue. How many birds are completely yellow birds? Wait. Yeah. How many are yellow birds? There are 2 yellow birds right here. Now, can you find the woodpecker? This is the woodpecker, because you see how he's pecking at wood. And that is the end of chapter 3 of my very first encyclopedia.